Penguins collected Scarface. I don't know how to feel about that. Welcome to part 7 of Batman Arkham City. We're going to explore the museum. It's not the same museum from '89. The costume I'm currently wearing is the Batman Beyond Batsuit. It was created for Terry McGinnis, the person who will replace Bruce Wayne after he retires in the future. I like the costume design of Batman Beyond's and just Batman Beyond's in general. The red bat symbol on his chest definitely stands out more than gray, black, or blue and yellow. DC definitely overused those color schemes, but I don't think I've seen a red bat symbol since Beyond's, or maybe even before that. The Beyond suit also has retractable wings whenever you start gliding. This is the only bat suit in the game that does that. Sweet. Behind this shutter is another Riddler trophy. This next cutscene is freaking awesome. But what's not so awesome is since the cutscenes are pre-rendered and they're not in the game engine, gonna have to go back to regular Batman. I'm suddenly 40 years younger.
I wouldn't do that if I was you. Show them what we got. So, Batman, you here for the cops, the Iceman, or me?
I was only here for Freeze and the hostages, but now I'm taking you down too.
Ooh, aren't you scary?
You're about to find out.
Am I really? Listen, I'm what you might call a collector. If someone wants it, I like to think I've got it. And if I don't have it, I'll get it. So here's the thing. Back there, I've got a cabinet with your name on it, just waiting to be filled. And, as luck would have it, here you are, standing just where I want you. So, what do you think? Are you gonna be a good boy and give up nicely?
You're not giving orders here anymore, Cobblepot.
I was hoping you'd say that. Look around you. This horrible bunch of psychopaths are all begging to join up with me. But unfortunately for them, I only take the best. And today, best means whoever can kill you. Come on out, lads. It's initiation time.
Fight night. A bunch of inmates want Batman's blood. We can't let that happen now, can we? And I forgot how good the Batman Beyond suit actually looks in combat. Holy crap, this is amazing! You can tell I love the Batman Beyond suit. Anyway, this section is pretty easy for the most part, but you gotta be careful. You can get overwhelmed pretty quickly here. There is a new enemy type that gets introduced later in the fight. Just gotta deal with this wave first. Knock him in the face, scoop him up, and then snap. The good thing about this game compared to Arkham Asylum is you can counter multiple enemies at the same time. This makes for a faster paced experience. Arkham Asylum was very slow and methodical. The enemies took their time and one after the other they tried to fight you, never really having any sense of teamwork, unless if it was a stealth section, but still. This game is like, no, we're gonna throw massive amounts of enemies of differing types at you at the same time and see how you do. It's gonna be fun. And Arkham Knight's gonna take that to the next level. It's like a good beat 'em up, like Streets of Rage or TMNT or Final Fight. You gotta have different types of enemies to spice things up. Hell, that's a general concept in all video games, not just beat 'em ups. You just gotta have variety. Otherwise, your game can get really boring really fast and people will not like it. This guy with the baseball bat thinks he stands a chance. Nope.
You You weren't supposed to do that, Batman. You're forcing me to bring out the big guys. Oh, he doesn't look happy to see you, Batman. Good luck.
The Titan-infused thugs are back. There are a couple ways you can deal with these guys. One of them being the electrical charge in order to distract them, but the proper way is to cape stun them. You can mount onto their backs too in order to deal some extra damage to the surrounding criminals. There are a couple of extra moves when you're on the back of a Titan. For one thing, you can charge, and then there's also like a shockwave attack, and then there's normal striking, like as if you're on the ground. I usually just prefer to charge ahead because for whatever reason the criminals like to gang up on one side of the Titan. They don't think to move around the thing. If I were any one of these criminals, or Batman, I would probably not even be there. I would just be at home somewhere. Ouch! The targeting went kinda screwy there. I meant to aim for the Titan goon. Well, at least that guy got the full force of that. Ooh! Oh, that was nice. That is the most Batman way to dodge a big hit I've ever seen. Oh, get out here. And yeah, Titan Goon is down. Don't worry, they don't overuse these guys like they do in Arkham Asylum.
I found Penguin.
And Mr. Freeze, have you located the cure yet?
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought. Penguin has a supply of the Titan formula.
He's got what? How do you get Titan off Arkham Island? What's going on here? Your suit's bio readings are spiking.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle. Alfred, bring Barbara up to speed.
Of course.
But...
I'll be in touch.
Barbara Gordon has entered Smash. No, seriously, that's how I felt when I played this game at first. I was like, where's Oracle? I mean, Alfred at the comms is nice and all, but where's Oracle? That was supposed to be her job. And lo and behold, there's Oracle just having coffee, I guess. I don't know. Fuck you, Porcelain Penguin. What you're supposed to do is guide a remote control batarang into a switch, which is on the opposite side of this corridor. We were too late to save that guy. Oh, well, wait, what was his name? I forgot his name already. In fact, I don't even think they said it once. I'm pretty sure it says it in the map menu, but they didn't say it verbally in the game. Oh well, if Batman were quick enough, he would have saved him and not let him get killed. Which, you know, begs the whole mental gymnastics thing of, you should probably kill some of the bad guys in order to keep them from killing innocent people. Like Jason Todd, or... hell, even Joker makes a point of this too. But, yeah. Batman, in some continuity, sticks true to his code of not killing people because that will make him just as bad as the bad guys. I think he even says in a comic book that if you kill a murderer, the number of murderers in the world will still not go down. Or something akin to that. So, at the end of the day, Batman is truly incorruptible. Alright, let's take this elevator up and hopefully get to meet Penguin face to face. For once. No, it's not gonna happen. We still got another part of this. But for right now, this is probably the silliest the game is going to get because there's a giant fucking shark in here. No, not in this vault door, that's a Riddler trophy. I'm talking about further ahead. And this room is probably something that came out of the 60s even, I don't know. It's just that out there. But first, let me turn off the electric gates. Probably as a way to get in and out quickly, but you never really need it. And past me is just exploring around because why not? Okay, move on, man. Anyway, what's your favorite superhero? Mine's is Batman. And if we're going the Marvel route, Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man for Marvel. And if we're going none of those routes with Marvel or DC, Invincible. Nolan Grayson's awesome, even though he's not a hero.
Stay where I can see you, Batman. You wouldn't believe the fight the old snowman put up. Still, I got what I wanted. That's all that matters. Hold still, boy. No! No! When you're done in here, feel free to join me in the Iceberg Lounge so I can kick your ass again. Enjoy the copsicle.
Over here, please.
Giant ice area. You have to watch your step, otherwise you'll fall into the freezy water and die.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
That is the most fragile ice I've ever seen in my life.
Hold on. You should be safe here.
Thank you.
Are you from the 13th precinct? Where's the rest of your team?
There are 2 more guys in this room. Penguin froze them up, then went after me. I ran and... well, I guess you saw what happened.
I'll get them. You wait here and try to warm up.
So there are 2 more cops in this room, and both of them are on the far end. And yeah, I don't know what to say about this place. It's just an ice palace of death. What I will say is that there's a pallet of wood that is strung up. You need to cut it down with your batarangs in order to cross the river. And you have to go slowly on the ice. Going too fast will set off an alert, and if you ignore that alert and decide to go fast anyway, you'll fall through the ice. Jaws is in the room. Jaws is somehow in the room and he wants to eat Batman. Now I'm not sure if sharks can eat bats, but that's not really something I want to think about.
Sorry, Batman. Did I forget to mention my little friend down there? Me, Tiny. Who'd have thought a big fish could be so useful? Not me, that's for sure. He's like a mobile garbage truck. Whatever I drop in that tank just vanishes. Poof. Problem gone.
Well, it looks like Penguin was inspired by Timothy Dalton's License to Kill, where the villain actually fed somebody to a shark. There were a couple people that were fed to sharks in that movie. And it was PG-13. Back when PG-13 was bloody.
So cold. Where did Penguin get that gun?
He stole it from Mr. Freeze. I'm getting it back.
Oh god, don't fall into the water, don't fall into the water. Wait a minute. The shark is alive in ice water. How is that? Ah, video game logic, damn it!
Stay here for now.
No problem, sir. There are more of us.
If they're still alive, I'll find them.
Since I'm here, the next room over is where the next batch of cops are. And a Predator section waiting. I like this room as a stealth section because of how it's laid out. As Batman, but as Catwoman, that's a whole different story.
Someone, help me!
I just saved you, dude. Oh my god. Anyways, there is no Riddler trophy on that scaffolding, but there is definitely one down this hallway. I do remember the locations of a fair few of these. Timing minigame. Trust me, these Riddler trophies get more and more strenuous as you go along. Alright, it's time for natural selection. Which is not what this room is called in the actual campaign. It's what it's called in the Riddler minigame. But not in the campaign itself. And we have a new enemy type, or not really, it's just a more annoying version of a goon.
They're using thermal imaging headsets. Anyone wearing them will be able to spot me hiding up in the darkness.
So the Sam Fisher goons, they can see you in the dark, they can see you through smoke clouds, right? Until you buy an upgrade that can help with the darkness, and none of that will matter. But they can still see you through smoke clouds, though.
I saw him. He didn't look very happy.
He's not getting past me and the boys, sir. The suit is safe.
Tell the boys there's an extra 100 grand in it for whoever brings him in alive.
Very generous, sir. Consider it done. Listen up. Penguin wants the bat brought in alive. There's 50 grand in it for the one who doesn't.
You may as well pay me now. He's mine. Not if I spot him first. I can almost taste it.
None of you will get paid if he gets past. Understand? Protect the suit and cover the doors.
We're gonna try something outside the box.
What the?
Oh good, it's the guy with the goggles. I just made my job way easier. Okay, so another cool thing about this map that I forgot to mention is that there are these display cases. You press the button on them and that will attract a goon since it makes a sound. It's the penguin talking. This will only work twice. The criminals will wise up if you use the display cases too many times.
Fight him!
Ah shit, and there's a green guy in here too. Things just got a little bit more interesting.
Over here! Now! I found someone!
The criminals can take the cops on the bridge as hostages, and they can execute them if they see you. So what you want to do is either get to the cops first, or clear the room as quickly as you can. And letting a civilian die is an instant game over. Even though there's plenty of death in this game already, it's just that one death that drives Batman over the edge. What happened to the good old days of, I'm not gonna kill you, but I don't have to save you? Oh wait, that was Ra's al Ghul. Or Ra's al Ghul, however the hell you pronounce that name, that was for him only.
I'm paying you for results. Give me them.
I'll cover the bridge!
I'll cover your ass. Wait, no, that came out wrong. What I meant was I'm going to take him out, eventually, by covering his ass.
I'll find you!
And there's another guy with goggles in this room, so I'm going to have to take him out as soon as possible. Which is not really urgent, I'm on the ground level and there's plenty of coverage down here. There are grates down here you can hide in, there's that back room area that the enemies can't find their ways back there, so that's a safe spot. That's a safe spot too. And there's also that generator you can use the REC on. So there are plenty of ways to get the upper hand on the goons. And some simple ways to make the goons look like utter buffoons here.
Look like idiots.
Even Penguin's like, oh, I should have hired Deathstroke for this. I'm gonna get these two guys right here. The one on the right is extremely deaf. So much for teamwork right there. You just kept walking away. The other dude was like, and he's like, okay, see you later, Bob. The best henchman to ever existed, Bob, from the '89 film. In this universe, he didn't work for the Joker, he works for the Penguin. No, I'm kidding. Even though it would be nice to have some guy named Bob in one of these games, they never got around to that.
You heard the penguin? Move it!
Let's try splitting up, team. Well, you're not Scooby-Doo, so it's a terrible idea. No, seriously, the enemies, when they separate, stand virtually no chance. The Tiger Guards fare a bit better, but not by much. The Tiger Guards are a bit more thorough and a bit more organized, but they're still just about as dumb as the average criminal.
And you'll stay safe.
Two guys left, and there's still that explosive Joe on the wall downstairs. Could use that to distract one of them. Come on, come on. I know you want to search it. There we go. You play right into Batman's hands. And look, even the green guy is going to search first.
Anyone know what happened to this wall? It's freaking gone! What could have made a hole like that?
Oh my god, look at this hole. Oh, this is the best hole ever. Oh shit.
Riddler, talk. Please, don't hurt me. I'll talk.
I knew you would.
That exact criminal was voiced by Nolan North 1 minute, and then voiced by somebody completely different the next minute. So either he's the world's best impersonator, or there was a problem at the studio. But anyway, the cops will call you over to their location, but you'll stay on the bridge. But first, I gotta look at this Riddler trophy. It has a strange allure to it.
Where are you, Batman?
Should I be a dick and sneak up on this guy? No, I'll just go talk to him face to face.
Hey, Batman!
I'm here. What you got? What's the situation? Somebody talk to me.
I saw you clear the room. It's awesome work, man. The name's Tom. Tom Miller.
You're part of Gordon's strike team. I've seen your file.
You have? I mean, yes, sir. Cobblepot's turned this place into a fortress. Someone ratted us out. Me and the boys got grabbed, brought here, and beaten the crap out of.
You're safe now. There are just 2 more of you unaccounted for.
Have you tried the Iceberg Lounge? Cobblepot'd like to take us in there to beat us up some more. If we're lucky, that's where they are.
I'm not sure if this particular officer's name is a nod to Frank Miller. Maybe it is, but I don't know.
From this point on, we own this room. No one in or out.
Well, what about the little bastard that did this to us? I want payback.
You'll get it. We grab guns, hole up here till Batman finds the rest of the squad, and then we get our payback on Mr. Cobblepot. Michaels, grab a firearm and start a patrol.
No problem.
Sanchez, cover the main entrance. Let's make it out of here in one piece, okay?
I see one of those sons of bitches.
We do this by the book, guys. Gordon would want. You're better than these guys.
So these cops are apparently the 1% of good cops in Gotham City, and that includes Commissioner Gordon too. Gotham City, even in Batman's later years, seems to have a corruption problem. Not just with the cops, but deep within the political system. And you also got the Mafia, the Falcones, and there's another Mafia family in the Batman lore that I'm forgetting at the moment, but the mob families definitely don't help with the city. Penguin was a member of the Mafia, or at least in some continuities he was, and that's why he's this powerful. He's got his own fucking museum and his own freaking army with weapons and tanks. Well, not really tanks, but he's got his own weapons. He's got his own network. And it's not like Penguin got all that through inheritance or anything. No, he had to fight tooth and nail to get all that stuff and become the crime lord he is today. In fact, that monocle he's wearing is actually a glass bottle he took to the face during a bar fight, which is Rocksteady kind of taking liberties with the character, but it's still cool nonetheless. Ah, Bruce. You should have done what those fake Batman from The Dark Knight did and wore hockey pads. And this ice is doing a pretty damn good job of holding up a 230-ish pound man. I'm like 175, and the ice probably would have broken either way if I was stepping on it.
Come on, Batman.
Hey, what's he doing?
I'm Batman. I don't have to take your shit right now. You probably shouldn't have had that console right next to the security gate.
Make sure this hurts.
Good job, geniuses. If there was a stupidity award, these guys would win it 10 years in a row. Armor means nothing to special takedowns. That's what I love about this game. The only people that can block your specials are the hammer and sickle guys and Titan goons. That's about it. Oh, and there are also certain bosses in the game that can block your attacks too. We'll be getting to them soon. And I use block loosely because Batman will just kind of do the move, but he'll stand in place and just grapple the air, and the combo will drop. But with the certain bosses, he'll grab them, and then they'll just kind of push you off, and that's it.
I shall slice you into pieces, American.
The Siamese twin brother of Hammer, which is Sickle, which is really on the nose, is just about as easy as Hammer was. He swings really slowly. This is a case where the popcorn enemies become more of a nuisance. I do like the song that's playing though. It's called It's Initiation Time. That's the name of the song right here. The entire soundtrack to Arkham City is just fantastic. It literally sounds like something you would hear from the animated series, or maybe even some of the Burton films. Batman music in general is really good. Even the cheesy 60s theme, which is, again, cheesy, but it's really epic. As for my favorite soundtrack in any Batman film, I really don't know because they're all so good. Like, I like Batman 89 and Batman Returns. But I also like the Schumacher film soundtracks. And I also like the Dark Knight trilogy. As well as The Batman. Like, they all have such good soundtracks. I can't just pick one. I would pick one soundtrack from the video games though. Return of the Joker on the NES. It's Sunsoft. Sunsoft usually had good music for the NES. It doesn't matter if it's Blaster Master or Journey to Silius or even Fester's Quest. Sunsoft usually had really, really kick-ass music. Here's another Titan container here. Let's blow that up real quickly. And here's the Abramovich brothers. They were once combined as one because of birth defect, but now they're separated. And as far as I know, the Abramovich brothers are completely original to Rocksteady. They have never appeared in a comic book before, and I don't think they've appeared since this game, so yeah. Interesting. I would like to see these guys return in a future game or movie or something, but I know people are going to be like, who the hell are these jackasses?
Joker's cure. Where is it?
Forget the clown. I want Cobblepot. He has my suit, my weapons. I'll end him for what he's done to me.
Penguin's mine. You need to stay focused on that cure, or innocent people will die.
You don't understand. I cannot complete my work without it. I must have it. Everything depends on it. Everything.
Penguin is protecting himself with your ice gun. How do I get past it?
Do I look like a fool? Why would I tell you that?
Because if I can't get past it, I won't help you get your suit. Think about it, Victor. You don't look well. If you're gone, what will happen to Nora?
Leave my wife out of this, Batman. Don't let this situation fool you. We are not friends. No!
Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Stop! There's a security override chip I built into the suit to stop anyone using my weapons against me.
How did that work out for you?
Why don't you go get the security override and figure out a way to stop him yourself?
It's been a pleasure, Victor. Keep thinking about that cure. I'll get you your suit back.
Yeah, Freeze is not looking so hot. Or cold. Anyway, next part we're going to get that override chip and use it against Penguin.
It looks like the ice is beginning to thaw.